Okay, we are live with today's Animal Crossing stream. Another bit of a late start, but not. But I mean, that's what happens with 6 a.m. streams. Like the fact that I'm doing 6 a.m. streams at all is amazing to me. I guess 6:30 a.m. as a result of the lateness. But yeah, just quickly sharing on all the social medias, and then we're gonna get started with the game. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning. Today. How is everyone doing this fine Tuesday morning? So I finally hit 700 followers. Still, it looks like it dipped down to 699, but that means I owe another 12-hour marathon. I'm currently back up to 4 after got it down to 2. Now I'm back up to 4. So see how that goes. Yeah, but yeah, welcome on in, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. Just going to quickly check to make sure my chat is fully functional, and then we're going to start with the game. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Some nice early morning Animal Crossing. August 6th, 6:35. Thank you for the host, the Astropath. That is much appreciated, as always. Astro is definitely somebody you should be following. If you enjoy my stream, you'll enjoy his stream. Fellow Canadian variety streamer, member of Team Human, currently playing through Shantae. The original one for the Game Boy Color, I want to say. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Morning aerobics. So again, we'll do the same thing we did yesterday, where I'll go with my normal daily stuff. Just going by the wishing well when I normally would be, unless it's getting too close to 7, then I'll just rush over there. Mammoth Skull. Amber. It's all stuff I have. Tom Nook. HRA. Samantha also has some. Okay, Icofurine ding D1. D1 is. Okay, where Chief lives. Speaking of which, let's see. Oh, Carrie's new. And Mitzi's gone. That makes me sad. That's weird too, because like there was already a Mitzi in my other town. Drop that all off. Can I not select letters when I'm inside? That's weird. Very weird, very, very weird. Well, what's the purpose of that? I already see I haven't failed sapling. Which is quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll get that acre figured out one of these days. It's just a matter of time. Ooh, weed. Don't want no weeds in this town. We're here with weed in the town, just not weeds. Let's see here. Ah. Was a fish, but I didn't notice it. Till it was too late. Too late to do anything about it. Story of my life. Okay, so that's a failed sapling. So on this side, though, of the river. Check the other side of the river. Well, when we get around to it. I already see where our fossil is. But we like to check this side of the river first before crossing. My pear trees are all complete. So nice. It'd be nicer when we get some of the other ones all complete, because like pear trees only get us so much. They don't get as much money because, you know, that's our native fruit. Not a great spot for a tree, so we're not gonna bother planting one. As a result, got our money nice and early today. So that's nice. Off to a moneyed start. Still need to find the money rock. Found the money rock. Got 7 bags of money. That is awesome. We're off to a great start today. Already at 20,000 some bells from under 10,000. Now that is how you start a day, my friends. That is how you start a day. If only real life were that simple. Not even like... We've been on for 8 minutes, but I was talking about the start, so what, like... 5 minutes in my village and I've already got, like, a ton of cash. Already more than doubled my cash, and I don't need to keep checking rocks now. Like... That is what I'm talking about. I should keep my eyes open for the, fossils. Not in right now. Okay. And the weeds. Ain't no weeds. Oh, hey Twiggy. Fell asleep. Glad to be of service. Kindred Spirit Twiggy. Travel is good for the soul, visiting new lands, meeting new folks. Doesn't that sound exciting? Path will lead me here again someday. Until then, have a good life. From the happy vagabond. Where'd I get fair from? Yeah. Weird. Life is strange. Wait a second. Animal Crossing Life is Strange crossover. That'll be weird. Not in right now. This is Ed's house. Yeah, we met Ed yesterday. Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Have anything lost today? No, no worries. It's not your fault, Booker. Gift. Gift from above. Where is it going to land? Oh, please, right here, right here. Now it's going to keep going over here. Yay! What is it, though? Hairdresser. Ooh, nice. Means I could get some more storage. Switch to fishing around here. Okay, so all of my coconut trees are done. So then today I will want to start expanding into the next acre. So we're going to start expanding coconut trees into this acre. Get rid of all the normal trees and replace them with coconut trees. So that is what I'm talking about. Nothing for the museum. Haven't really had much for the museum lately. Sad fact of life. But it is what it is. It almost looks like there's something hidden back there, but... Oh, hey, Carrie. You're new. I know you from Pocket Camp. I still got another, kangaroo in our village, considering the last one moved out. Yeah, no, I am not exactly a designer. It is not who I am as a person. Ooh, nice fossil. I always like finding a fossil bright and early. I mean, find fossils whenever we play. Just 5 fossils a day. We find them and go on as we go on our way. Sometimes we only find 4. The 5th one still out there for us to discover. Let's see if we can catch this fish. Excellent. Scare into more. Nah, thought of going down. Not in right now. Cool, cool. Morning aerobics, I presume. Wow. I think I'm getting worse at the fishing. I don't remember. You might have. Probably not, though. Wendell, yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what to do when Wendell's around. Give him fish, he gives you wallpaper. Quite a nice... Quite a nice trade-off. You give him any fish, doesn't even matter. He'll take what he can get. And claim it's his favorite fish. Which is nice. Don't give him anything that's not fish, though. That he doesn't care for. There we go. Hey, we caught... Have I caught an angelfish? Yes, okay. Couldn't remember if I caught an angelfish or not, so I'm like, let's go check. We do not want to repeat. No, I mean that wasn't even the. Say we don't want a repeat of the pale chub situation. But that wasn't even like me thinking I hadn't had caught one previously. That was just me accidentally not paying attention when I was selling a bunch of stuff and selecting it. Okay. The weirdest thing with finding the money rocks so early is it's like, okay, I'm just flying through everything else because I'm not having to... Because checking all the rocks is definitely something that, like, takes up time. So if you find money rock early, you save a lot of time. Yeah, no, we're not gonna worry with that one right now. Now he's in the next acre, so we'll grab it when we're in the next acre. Okay. Ooh, another weed. Let's see if we can catch this fish. We could not. Vesta. Cashmere. So apparently it's like... Apparently there's just a lot of sheep doing the exercises, the aerobics today. And then also bunny. Five times, 9 to go. Whew, we're slowly making it. So we need 14 times by the end of the month. Hey buddy, fall asleep? Now going into sleep. I understand completely. Sleep now, do not disturb. I understand completely. Ooh, right, the Ico figurine. Forgot about that. Okay, I am 90% sure that this tree is just not growing now. Okay. I've definitely been getting worse at the fishing. Tell because I haven't lately I haven't been having to rush back to my house or Nooks as often. Okay, fish. I don't see it here, so it's probably up top. Okay, how are things here? Okay, that tree's growing. Excellent, excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, one failed one. One failed sapling. That's actually not too bad. The question, though, is because this acre we've had a lot of trees that'll start growing and then just stop. So while this is looking really good right now, remains to be seen if it's going to continue looking good, or if they're just going to, some of them are just going to stop growing and just stay forever as small trees. Ooh, and again we have both of our saplings in this acre fail. Got an empty can. Ain't that just... Yeah, we already saw the one on the other side of the river. This tree... Is this tree still growing? I think so. I'll have to pay attention to it, though. Good night, please don't disturb us. Biddy. We only talked to Biddy a couple of times. Alfonso's house. Oh, Alfonso's not in front like he normally is. Okay. Normally he's just sleeping outside when we come by. This early in the morning. But not today, it would seem. Not today. Mail a catfish to the museum for identification. I mean, we can't, because can't mail living things or turnips, but... I was accidentally grabbed. Well, there's the last fossil. First, let's fairly catch this fish. Excellent. Okay. Oh. Well, there's a letter for presumably me. So that'll get sent out right away. Oh, I always have more things to mail, Phyllis. You know that. 5 things to mail. Who mails? Phyllis, it's like 7 a.m. Come on. Come on, Phyllis. There we go, there we go, there we go now. That's it. That is all I have to mail for the moment. No, it's not. Hey, Zedball, welcome in. Thank you for those. Well, yeah, I'll mail the other stuff in a second. First of all, I want to check what we got in the mail. How are you doing this fine morning? Well, the neighbors who Hey, what's up with that? Whack a letter, don't cut corners when you write me. You're making no sense. Write a real note. Catch you later, Ed. And who do we have that was new? Carrie? So we need males. Carrie. Doing great. That is awesome. Welcome to Trator. Yeah, it's awesome that you're doing great. Okay. Just had a thought. I know, me having a thought. That's a scary thought. 9. Mark. Oh, yeah. Hey, Fabu, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Nine times 500 is 4,500. Okay. So, you're doing all right. Good to hear. Good to hear. Figure whether you want to become a web developer or not. Might include too much learning for your liking. Well, I mean, yeah, just I guess weigh the pros and cons and figure out as best you can. Okay. Low EQ. What is EQ? I think I just have to try some stuff, yeah. I mean, it's a common thing, not knowing what to do, what you want to do. Oh. No, EQ? Okay. Emotional intelligence, that makes sense. I mean, that could certainly be. Like, I have a relatively high IQ. I have no idea what my EQ would be, but can't imagine it's particularly high. But I don't even know, like, how that would be tested. Now that you say, like, emotional... yeah, but, yeah. Wait, let me press E. Test both? On both during an IQ test? My axe is not gold, no. I don't think so. Or at least, I mean, it might depend on the type of IQ test. Because I've taken an IQ test before, and I don't remember it testing for EQ as well. Yeah, unfortunately, the only golden tool I have is my shovel, which is the easiest of the golden tools to get. EQ is likely part of your IQ score. Again, like I said, it might depend on the type of IQ test, because that does not seem familiar to me. Granted, it's also been like over a decade since I took said IQ test, so could just be me not remembering, but because there are also different types of IQ tests. Like there's two major IQ tests, and they do give different results. Yeah, because I don't remember exactly what I scored, but I scored in the 140s. And I remember looking it up a while ago, and like, so the test I took, what was on, being on the 140s on the test I took, I think, would be the equivalent of being in the 120s on the other one, I think. Or unless I had that reversed. Like I said, this was a while ago when I looked it up, so I don't remember the exact details, but yeah. And also why, like, for something like, say, Mensa, where, you know, joining Mensa is determined by your IQ, it's not... They don't list the requirement as having a certain number on the IQ test, but being in the top, whatever percentage of it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. IQ is a fundamentally flawed system. And I mean, how much sleep you have influencing it actually isn't one of the areas where it's flawed. Because the thing is, the more awake and alert you are, the smarter you're going to be. Like, that actually makes sense. The problem is that what it's testing, at least some of what it's testing, is also impacted by... Well, I mean, part of the problem is, I guess... Well, I don't want to be picking weeds here. The problem is that then people who are living in situations where they're regularly not getting enough sleep then are negatively impacted. So I guess it is, like, in that case, it is a problem. But also it tends to favor certain types of people over others, just with, like, cultural stuff and whatnot. Okay, let's check turnip prices. Ooh, definitely not selling turnips here. Definitely not. Not today, because that's like a major loss. So I bought turnips at 65 or at 85 a piece, and he's buying them today for 62. No, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I'll buy it. Felt paper, thick paper. What is it? Thick paper. Layer wall. Let me see it. Oh, that's cool. Airplanes and clouds and such. Nice, nice. I'm gonna pay attention to the prices, because I know I can afford them. Oh. I'd like to sell everything, please. Yeah. Not quite everything. Yeah. Comment off of your house until... It's because of... I don't know if you're on Twitter. There's a big meme going around on Twitter about 30 to 50 feral hogs. So... yeah. Don't spend much time on Twitter anymore. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I am pretty active on Twitter. I mean, how active vary. I mean, I definitely keep up with Twitter, but I don't... How active I am in actually posting stuff myself will vary from day to day. Find stress-inducing. Yeah. It all depends on, like, how you use it. Okay. Now we try to find the glowing spot and the money rock. Hey, Snoodles, welcome in. I'm very much enjoying Animal Crossing. It's going quite nicely. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Social media almost never contributes a healthy mind for you, to an exception. Yeah, it's always important to find out, like, stuff like that, figure out what works for you. Glad to be here, happy you enjoy it. Day's good, just relax a cup of tea before getting the day started. Nice, nice. Yeah. Currently I'm just in my second town, in case you're wondering why there's weeds everywhere. I'm purposely letting this town fall to the dumps, as it were. So we can get that wisp ghost thing to appear at night. Just clean your room. Oh, nice. Did I have anything to pick up from here? No items, okay. Try the holding technique in New Leaf for the money rock and got a lot. Yeah. One of Maltorque's A acres. Start digging. Oh, okay. Yeah, I always do the wolves because it keeps you from backing away, and then you can get. I mean, I consistently get at least 6, and I'm often 7. The gyroid is rude. Yep. Yeah. So I decided my character that I have in this village is, well, a jerk. Okay, so we have something in one of the A acres that's buried here, so let's quickly check. 'Cause I saw a few. I don't really care about taking the fossils from this town. I already get enough of my own. But did I? Oh, here we go. Let's check if. There we go. Found it. Ebony piano. Nice. Chicken. Oh, that was Rhoda, I think, right? Yeah, Rhoda actually was one of the characters from my main village, and then she moved here at one point. Fossils do fetch a pretty penny, but you get 5 fossils appear in your town a day, and if you mail them all, you only get to the museum for identification. You only get back 3 a day, so there's no point in me getting more than that because I'm not going to be able to. Not going to be able to get any more back anyway that I'm already sending. And just all the X's on the ground just contribute to this town looking like a disaster. Which amuses me. Only played New Leaf. Ah, yeah. Is it different? Is that different in New Leaf then? I have not played New Leaf myself, so I don't know the exact details of how things work in there. Ah, yeah. See, like, you can send them as many as you want. You only get back 3 a day. So, like, it's like if I stopped sending them right now, I would still be getting them back for, like, probably like a week at this point, at least. I'm definitely looking forward to, I'm definitely excited about how excited other people are about New Horizons. I'm just going to be sticking with this Animal Crossing until I've 100%ed it. Then I plan to move on to Wild World for the DS, play that one until I've 100%ed it, then move on to City Folk until I've 100%ed it, then New Leaf until I've 100%ed it, and then New Horizons. So it'll be years until I actually get to New Horizons. But, oh, here we go. That will take a while, yeah. It'll take like a minimum of a year. But probably longer. And that's why I'm doing this streams, the Animal Crossing streams daily as well. How are things here? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not planning on using time travel. Oh, no worries. Typing can be difficult at the best of times. Okay. Don't think that's how it was intended. Like, Animal Crossing wasn't intended to be 100%ed. I mean, I do a lot of things in video games that aren't intended. I figured out how to get to max out the lives in the original Castlevania. And that was very much not intended. I still haven't figured out what the max is, because I figured out how to max out the lives. The actual process is very slow, and it doesn't, and so I haven't really gotten anywhere close to maxing it out, presumably, unless it maxes out relatively low. Mitzi! Yeah. Yeah. I was sad that Mitzi moved here. I was confused as well, because this town had a Mitzi living somewhere around here. So I was like, oh, there's already a Mitzi in this village, so Mitzi is somebody that is safe, that I don't have to worry about moving out of my village to this village. But then apparently it happened anyway, and the Mitzi that was already in this village just vanished? I don't know. Mitzi that was living in this village just vanished, and my Mitzi moved in. And it's like, no, Mitzi. I mean, this is still my village, so it's just my second village, so it's like, okay, I can still see Mitzi, but it was like, you know, my other village is my main village. Well, this is the main one. This is not the evil clone. The other one was the evil clone that has vanished. I just realized I missed one of the rocks again. I'll go back around and check it once I'm done checking everything else, because there's one rock that's like mostly hidden by trees. Hey Angel, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, Cody's another person that moved here from my main village. Yeah, everyone's talking about Red. Red stopped by my main village yesterday, and he's gonna be around this village. Is it later today? So but until tomorrow. So I won't be seeing him today. But there we go. Excellent. 7 bags. It is going well today. It is going well. Yes, I do remember you from yesterday. Yeah. Just going doing a few things here in my second village. Grabbing money rock in the glowing spot. It's interesting because, like, so in a village, every like local human villager gets a glowing spot and a money rock every day. If you travel to another village, there's also like a glowing spot and a money rock for visitors, but it seems to be a shared one. Because yesterday I came here with Rick, found them both, but I came here with Samantha and I didn't find either of them. Okay. And also Adele. Then we just need to check here. What do you have here? First, let me confirm. Today is the day. Okay. Yeah, he hasn't set to say locations. That means it's tonight at like 6 that he'll be showing up until. So he'll be here from 6 p.m. tonight to 6 p.m. tomorrow. Which means and I'll be playing tomorrow at 4 p.m. So then, yeah, he'll still be here tomorrow while I'm playing. Could end up streaming Minecraft yesterday. Oh, nice. Spiked to like 35 viewers and people talking. That's awesome. Yeah, I've had 35 plus viewers in the past a couple of times right after a big raid, but I don't even have. I haven't even had that many like active chatters ever. Because like there's a Twitch achievements for having like active chatters, and highest I've gotten is 19 active chatters, which is just short of the next achievement. Because when you get 20 active chatters, you get that one achievement, which also gets you more VIP badges. But yeah, as for viewers, I think the highest I've had, I want to say like, oh, I can check here. Check what my achievements say. Yeah, just have to keep at it. And the thing is, like I said, I've gotten those when I've had like raids, bigger raids, because I do have like a couple friends that are like partners or whatever, have bigger streams. 84 viewers is the most I've had. Okay. Such, so like it has happened a couple of times, but the thing is, I also can't like be relying on that, because like, yes, like a raid from like a big streamer is always appreciated, but at the same time, it's not something I can count on. It's something that like if it happens, awesome, but I still need to then be providing content that's interesting to people. Did I do everything here today? That I need to do. Yeah, nothing lost and found, got some from the dump, bought out nooks, checked for turnip prices, they suck, because that was what I forgot to do yesterday. Well, I eventually remember, but I forgot to do on my like first 2 trips here. Yeah. Yeah, that's the like, slow, steady growth makes it easier, because like, you go from like, like 5 viewers to 7 viewers to 9 to 10 to 15, like, slow, steady growth, like, it's not as, like, jarring, and you slowly work your way up there. You go, like, from 5 viewers to 500 viewers, that's going to be, like, what's happening, right? Like, I think it's appreciated, but, steady growth it's easier to, like, slowly adjust to it, because you're not even really noticing you're adjusting. It's, yeah, it's just because it's a slow, steady growth. Okay. Heading back to Trantor. Okay. So what's everyone's plans for the day? Anyone up to anything interesting today? What is it, Tuesday? It is Tuesday. I'm working this afternoon and evening, so... It's always weird when I do a stream earlier in the day than I'm working, because it doesn't happen... Actually, I think this was like only the second time it's happened ever. It might happen more moving forward now that I'm doing these daily Animal Crossing streams. But, yeah. And also with changes at work, because it used to be, I work at a grocery store. Yeah. And, yeah. Gonna be playing some video games? What kind of games are you playing today? Okay, who moved out? Oh, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Vesta moved out? Okay. Every time you visit another town, somebody from your town, or almost every time somebody from your town will move there. So these 3 acres used to have 5, yeah, because 2, 2, and 1 had 5 people between them, and now they're all empty because of all the traveling I do. All day, yep. Tokyo Mirage. Oh, that's the like Fire Emblem crossover with whatchamacallit, yeah. Good. Let's see here. Let's combine these. There we go. Shin Megami Tensei, yes, that's the one. I'm trying to think of the name. I'm like, first I'm like Persona, and I'm like, well, Persona is also a spin-off of that series, but it wasn't specifically Persona. I didn't think that it was crossover. Surprise, I know. Well, then you'll just need to get to know me better, because knowing about Nintendo-based franchises is kind of one of my things. Nintendo franchises, and Fire Emblem is definitely a Nintendo franchise. Shin Megami Tensei isn't, but yeah. Add to my axe collection. I haven't really played Fire Emblem games much, but I am familiar with stuff about the series. I do want to play Fire Emblem eventually, but just, you know, so many games I want to play, only so much time. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we have, what, 2 failed saplings in this area. Haven't played Fire Emblem yet? Soon, yeah. Okay, so what do we want to do? So we have 2 failed saplings, so we're needing to plant 2 trees. Hey, thank you for the follow. That's very much appreciated. Puts me back at 700, because I reached 700 yesterday, but then I dropped. I was at 699 this morning, so back at 700. Thank you, yeah. It's one of the default options in Streamlabs. I mean, all of my notifications are. And yeah, so we'll put that one there. And where do we want to... because we have another failed one here. Yeah, because I have that for that. I have... what do I have as my other notifications? A spinning superstar, or a spinning star from like Mario for... I think that's for tips. I don't even remember what I'll have. I think I have a Pikachu for something. My brain is not completely here this morning. Okay, so where do we want to try? Yeah. No, that's not going to work. It's right next to that one. Okay, we'll try that. See how those 2 work. But just be careful not to run over them. Okay, So in this area, we had just one failed one right here. So let's go and grab some more peaches. Where do we want to try? Do I try up here somewhere? Right there. Okay. And then in this acre, this one might have stopped growing, but I'm not entirely certain. I think I'm going to give it another wait on it a bit longer to see if it's going to start growing. But I'm keeping an eye on it. Okay. This acre is all complete, so we're going to start moving. Actually, wait, I should go drop everything else off at home. Oh, right. You're around now. I can ask you. Tree growing mechanism, yeah. Any goings on? Wendell, seen wandering, blah blah blah. August 7th. Okay, that's tomorrow. So tomorrow we have Wendell here in my main town, and Red in my second town tomorrow. Just drop those all off for now. And sell them later. And now we're going to go... Hey Ed, how's it going? 7:36, yep. No. Oh, thanks. See, I like Ed. I had like 2 other villagers that did that test on me a couple of times, and then just like, okay, cool, thanks for being honest. That was it. Ed's done this twice now, and both times he's then given me the thing he was using as a test. Which is always awesome. Okay. Also remember, although I have gotten a bus stop previously, I remember because I got it one time from shaking a tree, and I'm just like, and when I just saw bus stop, I'm like, how do they fit an entire bus stop in a tree? I mean, just like as a joke, obviously, you know, the leaf technology, but then like when I went and like put it down, oh, I'm like, oh, it's just a sign. That makes slightly more sense. Yeah, back when I was a kid playing this game, me and my friends would always, because we were Dragon Ball Z fans, we would always joke that it was Leaf Silk Corp technology, like the Capsule Corp stuff in Dragon Ball Z that they would use to store everything. I'm gonna fill this acre up with coconut trees. Okay, need to go get one of my other axes. See, this is why I have a collection of axes in my basement. It's not because I am secretly villain in a horror movie. I'm just slowly deforesting and reforesting my town with all fruit trees. Okay. Kids don't run around with an axe. Safety first. Although, actually, if you're a kid, you shouldn't be watching the stream anyway, because it is a mature stream. 18 plus and all that. Pears are my native fruit, so they're not really worth much. So you know what? I'm just gonna have a nice nutritious breakfast of 3 pears. Much more nutritious than my real life breakfast of 2 Pop-Tarts. This is in the next acre. I'm gonna get rid of it anyway, though. Just for, there we go. Just because. What flavor Pop-Tart? Frosted chocolate fudge. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the chocolatey flavors of Pop-Tarts. Okay. I'm just a big fan of chocolate in general. Okay, so we're wanting to do a bunch of trees. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we're still going to do another 4 more. Okay, let's see here. What are we wanting? Something like that. So what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. 5, 6. 7. No. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Money I can just put there. So you have 12 right now. I think I'm going to do one less over here. One more over here, so we kind of have it. 4 groups of 4. Try moving this one over maybe here. I think I like this. Some of these might fail anyway, and I'll have to like move them around, but this is a decent starting point. Brown sugar and cinnamon ones. Ah, yeah. I'm trying to think if I've had them. I've definitely seen them, but I'm not sure if I've actually tried them myself. And no worry on the delay. I've definitely had that where, like, you know, I'm watching a stream and then doing other stuff. And it's like, oh, I'm going and responding to something. Or sometimes also just, sometimes not even because I'm doing other stuff, sometimes it's also because, like, I write a message, then I'm like, oh no, I should reword this, and I spend, like, several minutes just getting, like, the perfect wording, and then also it's like, hopefully the conversation hasn't moved on. Hopefully it's not too weird that I'm commenting on this now. Okay, so we need another 4. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go now. Stuff in your face with breakfast, nice. What are you having for breakfast? Or should I be asking that? Is that just going to make me hungry? Okay, so some fruit tree stuff. I think we're going to go switch over to Samantha, my second character, to do just a couple things. Specifically, check for her Money Rock glowing spot and check what exactly her mail is. Her mail is probably going away letter. Well, I mean, could be other stuff as well, but probably some going away letters from some of the people that left, because Rick didn't get going away letters from everyone that's left. That's left the town. I keep forgetting Biddy's in my town, because, like, she only moved in the other day, and I've only been doing, like, the 6 a.m. streams. And other than, like, when I said hi to her the first time, she's always just sleeping. Mabo tofu over rice and a bagel. Okay, okay. Oh. Okay, let's see here. Wait a second. Okay, no, I don't have anything stored there. Also, remember I had stored some stuff there the other day for me to grab with Rick. Okay, Tom Nook, Mitzi. So I'm moving to Altworth Forest, so I hope you'll come visit me in my new house at least once. If you don't, I'll be mad. Okay. I can get rid of the Tom Nook letter. Don't care about that one. So let's see if we can find her glowing spot and Money Rock. Yeah, there's a soccer ball. I was gonna say if we find anybody that needs a ball for a job, that we know, but I haven't really been asking the animals for work this past couple of days because of the fact that I've been doing this starting at 6 a.m. going till about just after 9, and because a lot of them are still sleeping, I don't want to be like getting jobs where I need to deliver or pick something up from somebody who's sleeping. And then on top of that, because of all the times I'm going and visiting my second town, I'm having a lot of villagers move, so I don't want to be like, oh, somebody's sleeping now, and then, oh, they've moved after that, and such. So that's why I just haven't been doing any of the work stuff. Still have a little over an hour until Nookington's opens up there. I don't know why I always like rebury the holes, because I know like they automatically will get filled in after a bit, but I don't know. It feels wrong to me not to. Here in Trantor, Meltork, it's whatever. Got to head out. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, awesome to have you stop by. I'm pretty sure I've checked out your stream already, right? I'm pretty sure I'm following you. But let me just check to confirm. Yes, I am following you already. Excellent. And I hope you have a good day. Of course, then when you're filling up holes and you accidentally miss and dig up another hole. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I have an amazing day at work. We'll see how it goes. Working 2 to 10:30, which is a closing shift. I haven't worked a closing shift in a while, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Another money, or not another money rock, another potential money rock right here. I love the golden shovel so much with just the random digging up of the money. It is so helpful. Very, very helpful. Okay. Now we need to be careful going into this acre that we don't trample on any of the saplings. Oh, there is my glowing spot. Not gonna plant a money tree because I have to get rid of this tree, and Samantha does not have an axe because Rick has been hoarding them. I could, like, go switch to Rick, set one of the axes somewhere for Samantha to get, or just even go just chop down with Rick and then come back and do it, but I mean, that just feels like too much work. Only got 6. Messed up twice with my timing. Hey, still 3,300 300 bells that I would not otherwise have. And yeah, 45.23. Okay. Okay. Careful going through here, because there's that sapling right there. Okay, need to go and save that letter from Mitzi. Save a letter. What was the previous letter we got from Mitzi? Oh. That's actually a nice one. But we want the going away one. You wish you could keep your save files? Want to play too? Why can't you keep your save files? Think of a rule to fix it. That's how you fix stress. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's everything we need to do with Samantha. Switching. Obsessive perfectionism. Like what do you mean? Like you just gotta your save files aren't good enough, so you just keep replacing them. Is what you mean? Oh wait, I just realized I was talking the wrong gyroid. Everything all the time. Ah yeah. Delete everything all the time. Pretty big problem, yeah. Okay, what do we want to do with Rick now? So I'll have an hour till the store opens, so we can do some fishing. Actually, you know what? Oh. I'm gonna try something, because I'm just gonna quickly grab one of my other controllers, because I think you get rumble with fishing, but like I'm using a Wavebird which doesn't have rumble, so I'm gonna try one of my other controllers, see if that makes it easier for me. We're going to see if I need to move my GameCube any closer for controller to reach, though. Probably. Controller cable is decently long, but... Okay. headphones back on. Okay, I felt a slight rumble there. But don't know if it's going to be enough to make a difference. Seven or 8 o'clock and all is well. Okay. And so far we're just seeing fish that I can catch either way. Okay. This may actually be working. I just need to get better. I just need to make sure I'm trusting my hands more than my eyes. No. The problem is, like, because it rumbles, like, right away, but then it gets more when it goes under, and it's just, like, recognizing when that happens. When it's what the difference is. Well, there's a fish there, but that's just the shadow of the yeah. Okay. Sea bass. Wouldn't want a bee bass. Red snapper. Nice, nice. That caught a red snapper is definitely evidence that this might be working. I think this is working. That time I got a bit overexcited. But, so that means that I want to be using wired controller for this. Unfortunate as that means I have to like move my GameCube. Even right now where I move it a bit closer, it's still like not quite as close as I would like. As the wire is kind of stretched. Might bit more than I would prefer. But it's a workable setup for the moment. Okay. Drop everything we got. Drop it like it's hot. Okay. Got 2 red snappers though, like. So going with a rumble definitely helps. It's still not a perfect setup because of a variety of things, but it definitely helps. Okay. Like certain fish, it doesn't rumble as much as other fish. So. I think that was a lost cause. Do not see fish in this acre. Probably down. Out of view, out of sight, out of mind. Mind store is temporarily out of minds. Please come back later. We should have a fresh stock of mines in. I've looked for it right away. I don't always have a chance to get it. Okay. Bloody your lip again? Ooh, that's unfortunate. Did it? Yeah, I've been there. And for me, it's more often I'll be biting the inside of my cheek or my tongue than my lip, but definitely bit my lip a fair few times as well. No, we're not going to try for that one. I think we are going to stick to the river for a bit, though. Accidentally tapped it. Check here. in the river, or is it all in the ocean? Nothing in the river, and we're not dealing with ocean fish at the moment. Blood belongs to the inside. That it does, that it does. But it is what it is, sometimes things happen. I'm feeling pretty good. Been on the tired side, but that's, you know, pretty standard. Been on the hungry side, but that's also pretty standard. What's up with this fish here? I think even with the rumble, ocean fish I think are just more consistent. Neither. I just have very limited food in the house. At the moment. I need to do some grocery shopping. Yeah, see, I don't own a car, so normally what I do is I borrow my roommate's car for grocery shopping. But he's been lending it out to his sister-in-law for the past... was it a week or two now? So I've just been slowly running through all the food I have. Caught an eel. I've been told they're really tough to catch. Okay. Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. Okay. Nice, an angelfish. I want to get an Xbox controller for your PC. I want to be able to play certain games that haven't been properly ported. Oh, yeah. Went too soon. Still researching though. Makes sense. I'm gonna have to do some researching myself relatively soon. I'm getting closer and closer to my goal before I buy or build a PC. So I have to do some research on what exactly I'm wanting to do. First of all, if I'm just buying or building, and then from there, there's other decisions to be made. Giant catfish. I know building would be cheaper. But just buying a pre-built one would be easier on me. Be less nerve-wracking. Hey, I mean, there is also, there is of course the worry about, like, you know, accidentally damaging something while I'm building it or whatever, but that's a secondary concern for me. The primary concern is the fact that buying a PC, I need to make one decision. Buying a pre-built one, I need to make one decision. Which one do I buy? Building one, I need to make like a dozen decisions or so. I don't know exactly. You know, I have to make a decision for each specific thing I need. And that's just like, okay, decisions. Decisions are hard for me to make. I don't like making them, so then that's kind of the biggest thing that's making me nervous about the whole thing. I'll learn to build a PC too, haven't been able to yet. Got a good PC now, so you don't have to start looking into it. Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. But like I said, we'll see how things go, because my goal was to get up to $2,000 saved up. And like you see, the goal above me says 750 because that's like how much was remaining of the $2,000 to save up. And then the 218 is then how much has been shipped off of that 750 that was remaining. You know, stress asks itself if a problem is life-threatening. If it isn't, then stress isn't necessary. That's definitely one way to... If that works for you, that is awesome. Well, I need one of those dragonflies. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Yeah, we all have different tricks we use to help us out. Like my trick, because I said it's decisions that I don't like making. So, second here. Ah, there we go. Is what I do in order to avoid making decisions. Is I just like make rules about how I do things. So then, you know, I don't have to make decisions in the moment because I already have the rules set up to deal with them in the first place. But it's not always a perfect set system because, like, you know, building a piece, you know, things like deciding what to get for a computer isn't exactly something I do regularly, so it's not something I have, like, rules set up for or anything. I've never done that before because, like, the computer I have is an iMac. There were like just a few decisions that had to be made for that. because like Mac is much more unified than with PCs or whatever. Can I give an example? Well, like for instance, in the morning if I'm having like a bowl of cereal with milk for breakfast, like what kind of cereal am I having? Well, I just have whatever cereal box is the furthest right in the cupboard. Just when I buy new cereal, it goes to the left. So whenever I have to decide what kind of cereal I'm having, because it's already predetermined for me just by where it is in the cupboard. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's also like a fairly simple one. That's just a good one to like kind of. That's one that can like be easily explained because some of the things or whatever like some things where like I have more complex rules. Ooh, this brook trout. That's new. Trout out. Guys, just trout out of luck. Yeah, I do have like rules for more complex systems, but those can be a bit harder to explain because like I know in my head how they work, but I don't necessarily know how to put them into words. I don't think, at least I think that's new. Brook trout, I believe. It's one of those fish that seem to mysteriously disappear from time to time. That's Fisherman Batty, what? Have no fear, dear friend. You're leaving this beauty in very good wings, Ho, owl humor, ho ho. You have deep bits most profound gratitude. Anything else? No. Okay. Oh, so that was that one. So we have the top row now fully complete. That's awesome. Slowly filling in more and more things. Yeah, switching to this controller for fishing was definitely the right call. Definitely the right call. Okay, I'll be on for another probably hour or so, see you later if you're back before I end. See you later today, and if not, see you later another day. Yeah, and no worries if you can't. Nobody needs to be here all the time except for me. I mean, if I'm not here, then there's just no stream. It's just the way these things work. It's my stream, and if I'm not here, it's just not on. That's way off. Wow, that fish keeps going further and further back. Come on. Going to a whole new screen. Come on, it's right there. It's right there. It was right there, but it was a fail. Barble steed. It's funny, it looks more like a fish than a horse. None of you appreciate good humor. Nah, just a Crucian carp. Carpe diem. Seize the fish. Fish the day. Seize fish day. Fish day. Seize fish day. Seize the means of the fish day. Okay. Are we gonna be able to catch that from here? Maybe. It depends on where the fish moves, but that's gonna just take forever. Oh. We'll just let it go. I don't know the comparative prices of different fish. So I don't know which ones would be best to let go. Okay. Yeah. This was definitely a good decision, switching to a wire controller, so I have Rumble, because that is definitely helping with catching fish. It's still not, like, perfect, but I'm still not catching it every time. Like, TV with no delay would still be an improvement. It's like that one I didn't even... With smaller fish, like this one I didn't even feel the rumble until it would have been too late. I mean, like, it felt like a slight rumble, but like I said, you start feeling a rumble as soon as it's going after it. And more of a rumble when it goes down, but... No. Not going for that one. I definitely feel a lot better about doing this, though. About, going for fish right now. Like, yesterday I went for fish for a little bit, I was just like, I'm just not feeling it. This here, I'm actually like, okay. Still not perfect, but hey, it's... Progress is being made. And we already got one new one for the museum, which was awesome. So we just need to keep going, catch as many more as we can. Pale Chub is the biggest one we need, because that one we have caught before, and we just accidentally sold it instead of donating it. Everything else we've caught, we've donated. Not that Pale Chub. So, like, all of this stuff, other than this one. What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. So 13 that I haven't caught, but 14 I need to donate to the museum. Insects 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pretty similar numbers. don't actually see a fish in the pond. Well, that doesn't really tell you much, because fish in the pond can be a lot easier hidden than fish in the river, as a general rule. Yeah, there's a bridge, they can hide under the bridge in the river, but that's about it. Pond, we have those lily pads. The lily pads, they can hide the fish. Fish, they can hide from me. But if they hide, it won't be for long, because I'll still get them eventually. Okay, that one's gonna be fun to get. Yeah. Not gonna worry about that one for now. Okay. That's the dragonfly that I needed. If my brain had like registered it just like a second faster, I think I would have been able to catch it that time. But my brain was just like, oh hey, there's a dragonfly. Wait a second, that's a dragonfly you need. Panic, panic, and it was too late. Too late indeed. Just because the brain all of a sudden realizes something does not mean it realized it in time. Maybe next time. Just need to keep at it until eventually you succeed. Even if by accident. That is one sweet fish. This one keeps on moving and grooving. Nope, it was not to be. Sometimes it just wasn't meant to be. Catching a lot of eels. Even though they're supposedly really tough to catch, we don't seem to be having much trouble. Catfish we're pretty decent with as well. Yeah, there's some fish that we catch pretty consistently, and some that we just do not. As long as we catch each fish at least once. Okay, you're like right there. Seriously, fish? Present. I don't know why it went like that. There we go. What did I get? I've seen more presents recently. An apple, okay. Orange would have been nicer, but, you know, take what we can get. Turn it into honesty and promise me I'm never going to find you faking. Okay. Okay. One, two, five. You know what? We're gonna play a round of golf. Ah, crap. That's all I need to do. That's some nice fishing, but I need a break from that. Bunker. Okay, what do we want here? I'm thinking 5 iron. No, 6 iron. There we go, yeah. Par, nice. Good start, good start. 14. Excellent, excellent. Okay, we're with the wind. 7 iron. Ooh, beautiful. Oh wow, that was so close. Got par again. Wind, negligible. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Not quite as good as it could have been, but... No. Too much power. And slightly off in the angle. That's my... This is... Double bogey? Yeah. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's gonna be out of bounds. That curve on it, the shot was not great. That's much better. We're gonna want to go down to a 5 iron. And from here we just want to putt. Use the putter. Another double bogey. Excellent, excellent. Going to stick with the 1 wood for this. Oh, that was beautiful. Birdie, nice. Very nice. Okay, wind. Ooh, wind situation is not great. We nicely countered for it. Excellent. What do we want here? 4 iron. And... putt from here. Ooh, need more power. Needed slightly less power, but this is good. Bogey. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. This is where it's going to be tricky. I'm thinking 5 iron. No, we're going to go 6. Double bogey again, likely? Yeah. Good, good. Excellent, excellent. Already try. Ooh, this is not a great placement, though. But we got the birdie anyway. Oh, nice. Par. I think every shot we've had so far has been either double bogey, par, or birdie. Oh, and one bogey, I think. One regular bogey. Nice. That was very nearly a hole-in-one. Oh, nice. I was worried that was going to be out of bounds. But it was not. Oh, nice. Bogey. I was not expecting that. If we could get that closer, but not to get that in. Okay, we're going to do that again, just now from closer. Okay, from here we want like 5, 6 iron. And not even fully powered, yeah. Double bogey. Ooh, that almost didn't go in. Almost wasn't enough power. This is a big risk, and it did not pay off. So that was worse than double bogey. That's our worst shot yet this game. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That we want 5 iron. Gone to the bunker, but that's actually not too bad. We're still like right next. Bogey though. Only bogey. Score 69, nice. Not 74. Wish I had noticed the 69 sooner. That's out of bounds. Okay. Want to angle it that way. There we go. That's what we want. Yes. That was what we wanted. Double bogey. Beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, that might be a bit. Oh, yeah, that was just a tad too far. Switch to the 3 wood. Only a bogey. Well, that's hole 18. Score of 86. Only got plus 14. That was really good. That's the top score now. Finally, actually got a top score on there. I think if we go back in, that'll save, right? Yep. It's awesome. Previously, like the default top score was like plus 25. Previously, the best we got was like plus 30. So the fact that we got plus 14 is amazing. What time is it? 10 more minutes, so we can do one more fishing trip now. While we wait for nooks to open. Let's see if we get anything good. I think it's noisy. Super noisy. Freshwater goby. Very fresh, very water, very go, very bee. I don't see anything down there. Let me just quickly... Yeah, I still don't see anything down there. Because of the... I think the final fishing trip we're going to be doing, I'm going to check the ocean when we get there. Not just go up and down the river. Okay. So I feel like that might be a fish I want, but it just is... I don't... Okay. Let's see what this is. Not interested is what it is. It's under the bridge. I don't feel like trying to draw it out. Someone was trying to stay hidden, but it did not do a very good job of it. Unbottable steed. It's more like a fish than a horse. There we go. Sweet fish. That is one sweet fish. Here's... That one got away. Sometimes it happens. It's okay. Caught an old shoe. Well, I mean, you know, if anybody's missing their boot, just let me know. Found it. It's in the water. Oh, that's where the fish is. Hey, Cashmere. Wait, fall asleep? On your way home from morning aerobics? I understand. Got a bit over. Okay. Think how good of a game I had at golf is now throwing off my fishing. At least I can still catch sea bass. I guess. Said no one ever. Cleaning nerd. I'm assuming he's referring to in the game. In real life, I mean, it depends on what you define as cleaning my room. No further questions. Why do you keep saying things like that? Because you're a pun master. Pun master Rick. It's good to be master of something. Puns are a great thing to be a master of. You really don't have to stop saying things like that. That was a snap. Be proud of your accomplishments. Be they fishing or punning related, or in this case both. We all have different things we're good at and different accomplishments in life. Okay. So you got a full inventory of fish. 5 minutes until Nookington's opens. Tree! The tree got in my way. I will have my revenge on that tree. If it weren't for that tree, I would have got that dragonfly. But no. Hey, Ed, what's happening? No. I mean, that's true. Run or be where it's heading until a tree gets in its way. Yeah, I think you have to wait for a new leaf to go swimming. Another 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes on the clock. It's ticking down. Well, we're gonna also wait here so we can talk to Pete as he comes to deliver the mail. So yeah. Then we're gonna go sell like all that fish and other random junk we have in our house. And that'll be a good point to call it. So this is, I mean, we're not quite at the 3-hour mark yet. So it's a bit on the shorter end for my for my 6 a.m. streams because we didn't start quite at 6 a.m. today, but it is what it is. We still have like another chunk of time because we still have to sell everything at the store, buy everything at the store, so we're not quite done yet. We're just currently waiting here for when Pete shows up because I like talking. We talked to him yesterday and see if we can talk to him more, get more of the juicy details of his love life. I mean, you know, he's in the midst of a love triangle. I don't know what that's like. Love triangles. Love dodecahedrons. Okay. One minute to go. So I don't know why, like, the time in the game is like a minute off from the actual time, because, like, I set my GameCube clock every day before I start because of the fact that, like, it doesn't, my GameCube clock doesn't go when the game's powered off because the battery, the clock battery is dead, but so I always had it right according to the actual time every day before I start, and yet it always ends up being like a minute off. Don't know why that is. That's an intentional thing with the game being a minute off. Like almost exactly a minute. That. Sniff, sniff. Oh, you didn't see me doing that, did you? This letter smells like the perfume Phyllis wears. I'm sure she's the one who put this in my bag. Oh, Phyllis is so enchanting. She makes my heart flutter. I mean, good for you, buddy. Good for you. Knowing who you're interested in. You do got mail for me. No mail for Samantha, though. Vesta, I let you know I was well before. I hope you'll come visit me someday soon. I'll keep an eye out for you. Please visit Vesta. Okay. Got a bunch of cells, Eunuch. Oh, I'll definitely sell. No, that's it. For now. I have more. Yeah, later. Before I forget. Turnip prices. 71. Nope. Nope. That will be a loss. Stationery is one I should definitely look up how much you can get, because stationery is one that I feel like I've probably, you know, been close. I'm probably getting close to maxing out on. Sell everything I just bought off of you. Stationery I also don't get raffle tickets for, so that stationery is less important to buy stuff, especially if I already have it. I have a decent amount of chunk of change today though, so like even if so yeah, I should be able to buy everything here just with the money I have on me without having to do further selling. Okay. I should be able to, as a result, also buy. What was I gonna? I should actually be able to pay off some of my debt today, because I haven't been doing that recently. Because my money's been a bit lower than I would have liked, but. But today, we will have, I think, some money. Unless, like, all of a sudden some of this stuff ends up being a lot more expensive. It's like... Still dying for the raffle ticket, though. I love those 128 bells. If there's an N logo chart, I really hope it's 64 bells. I need to sell it to you guys apparently before I buy more. Okay. Now we buy the moldy shirt. chic wall. Ooh, let's see. Very chic. Much money. 1960 bells. Interesting, because that does look like something out of the 1960s. Citrus wall. Kinda makes me thirsty. Okay, and what is this final one? Plaza wall. Ooh. Nice, nice. Lovely carpet. Very lovely, very lovely. 1980. Does that look like something of the 1980s? I don't know. Get one more. Closet tile. That's what I have in my place. Okay, now I need to sell everything. No, that's it for now. We might still have 30,000 left. Yeah, even after buying everything. Without even before like selling the rest of the stuff at my place, which is good. Might be just... well, it depends on what this last thing is. Okay, so we'll be just under 30,000, but then we'll get back above it with everything else I have to sell. Okay, the wardrobe I want to keep. Yeah, if I sold the wardrobe back as well, I would be at over 30,000. But wardrobe I want to keep for, you know, space-saving reasons. Yeah. Oh, I will be back shortly to sell a bunch of stuff, Nook. You just made a bunch of money off of me. Now I gotta make a bunch of money off of you. I'll need to pick that up. That was 4. So that one is still not quite a full group. Wait, did we fill this one up? Oh yeah, because there was one on the ground, right? Wouldn't be on the floor if that one wasn't filled up. And then... nice. I have almost the entire back row filled with August tickets. Okay. Now to start selling all of this junk. All this fish, a few fruits, and a few other random things. Oh, one of my headphones fell. That was why. So I sounded off. Okay. Yes, I got more to sell to you. Oh, I will most definitely sell. Well, that's it for now. Give me a couple minutes, and I'll be back with even more. More, and more to sell. That's what we got. Do tell, do tell. Okay. Pockets are full. Another 3 trips, maybe 4, I think. After this one, I mean. Then we go to the post office, save that letter we got, and pay off a chunk of our debt. Yeah, looks like after this one, another 2 trips. Maybe 3. Oh, once we get my orchards, my fruit orchards all fully made, I mean, really, even just any of specific one other than the pears, that is going to be so nice. One of these days I'll get it. One of these days. I need my bed. Yeah, so one more trip. For this current stuff. Just about. Okay. Oh yes, I'll most definitely sell. Okay, and one more trip of stuff to sell to Nook, and then we'll go to the post office, do a few things there, and we'll be done for the day. Okay. Anything in the basement that we need to sell? No, no selling turnips today. Well, we do have a backup shovel down here. That's good to a member. Because if I find another good spot to plant a golden shovel tree. Excellent. 64,408. Now we're going to run over to the post office, pay off tour debts, save that letter we got. And yeah. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Bonzo! Haven't seen you yet today. Forget your own name. Show off that letter from Samantha all the time. Yep. Like, I'm just trying to hint that I want an orange. If I mention orange, I'm hoping he'll, like, somehow that'll lead to me getting an orange. So that was Vesta. There we go. Have a going away letter saved. Okay. Ooh, we're going to drop it down below 30,000. Or 300, yeah. Drop below 300,000. Nice. Making decent headway. That's it for now. Okay. That is where we're gonna call it. Been a nice productive day. Very productive. Figured out that I can catch fish better using a wired controller than the Wavebird because of the rumble. Made a decent amount of money. Worked on my fruit trees. Worked on quite a bit of NES Golf and actually finally beat the default high score, or I guess low score as it would be considering it's golf. Yeah, we are gonna go raid somebody. I don't know who, but hopefully somewhat of you will come join me in the raid. I'll be back tomorrow with Animal Crossing at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So it's afternoon late afternoon, early evening streams for the next couple of days. So that'll be at tomorrow 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It'll be the same thing on Thursday and Friday. Saturday will be the same start time, but starting with Star Wars, the role-playing game, and then doing Animal Crossing afterwards. And yeah, so let's see who we want to go and raid. Let's see who's online. Okay, we could raid somebody playing Animal Crossing New Leaf. Oh, you know who we're gonna raid? Because she was here earlier. So I actually know who we're gonna raid. Somebody playing Tokyo Mirage session, Sharp FE. Snoodles, she was here earlier. Stopped by the stream, followed. She's a fellow member of the Plant Army. So that's who we're going to go and raid. So if you want to join me on the raid, you can copy and paste raid message. We're going to head over there. Hey, Fruit Ninja. Thank you for joining the raid. Always appreciated. And yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks everyone for coming out. It's been a blast. Hi, Fruit Ninja. Yeah. And yeah, so I'll see y'all later. I'll make sure I've copied and pasted it. There we go, and raid.